Now locally, in today's age of auto steer and self-driving tractors, coming up next Saturday, you'll have a chance to throw it back a few years. Now, from farming equipment used with horses, blacksmith demonstrations, and old tractors, the Vintage Farm Equipment Show in Atkinson is honoring those before and making a way for the younger generations. And it's why I caught up with Dave Carton, the event's organizer, sharing what people can look forward to and how they're keeping the memory of Minnie alive. How are you today, Dave?
Just great. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Well, we're glad to have you in studio. I mean, tell us what we can expect at this event.
Well, we're in a park-like setting. Like you said, we're in Atkinson, just a block and a half from downtown, right across from the railroad tracks. We got lush, plush grass. We got lots of shade. We got modern bathrooms. We have food on the site, and even when it was hot, we had cool temperature because of breeze going through the trees, and it's a beautiful, beautiful spot to have a tractor show or any kind of event, really. Yeah.
Yeah, and what kind of tractors can people expect?
We're going to have vintage, old time. We'll have newer stuff and the equipment that goes with it. We'll have horse-drawn stuff. Our museum's got a lot of horse-drawn stuff in it, and they're all very, very nice stuff. We've been blessed with a lot of nice items for our museum. There'll be vintage garden tractors, there'll be custom garden tractors, and I got a friend that's got a hill climber motorcycles from early on in the 60s and 70s, and if things go right, I hope he'll be able to be there this year. Yeah.
Wow, you've got all of it, and you have a guest speaker coming in, don't you?
Yes, Dan Dow's coming, and he's a historian, presentator, and if you've never seen him, you get the opportunity. Don't miss it. He is very knowledgeable, and he brings stuff on display. This year he's going to be talking about aircraft carriers, and he puts a lot of humor into it too. And if he knows you and you're in the audience, you will get picked on.
Those are the best kind of speakers for sure.
Yes.
Well, tell me, this has now been going on for a decade. What
Yes.
made you want to start this 10 years ago?
Well, a group of us got together and we got kind of tired of how some of the stuff was going on, and we wanted to try something a little different for a farm show. And we're a static display, we're not a working show, but all our people stay right around their areas. So if you got a question or you see something being running and don't understand what's going on, ask them. They're right there to tell you, and it makes a big difference. Some of your bigger shows, you walk around, there's nobody around, but yeah, that's one of the reasons we did it, and we wanted to support the 7 agricultural museums in Henry County. And by doing this, we brought a knowledge forum, we publicized for them. Most of the proceeds from the show goes back to the museum. So I have just enough left over to start the show the next year.
And you guys have a program for younger people too, don't you?
Yes, from the age of 6 to 16. And I have people that'll donate stuff to our show for the kids, and the only stipulation is they have to be registered and have a parents okay if they're a certain age, and they can't sell it. They can do whatever they want with it. It's theirs, but they can't sell it to try and make a profit or whatever.
And you're not just helping kids, but you're also remembering about 30 people this year. Tell me about that and your heart behind that.
Okay, well, this is our excuse me, memorial area for the friends that have passed, and I run from last year's show to this year and honor those people that have passed, and we try to get the family members to bring some of their equipment. You might not know their names, but you remember their faces or what they had on display. So we've got a special area set up just for that, and it goes over well. And yeah, it's hard to believe we've lost almost 30 people in 10 years from our friends, and but we try to keep their memories alive. So yeah.
Sure. Well, perfect. Thanks, Dave, for coming in today. We appreciate you being here and sharing about it.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.